Hello and welcome to The Real Film. We are here to provide you with a list of the best 10 Valentine romance movies on Netflix. Kindly remember to like, comment and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Now let's start the video. Number 10. Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball is a 2000 American romantic sports drama film written and directed by Gina Prince Bythewood. It tells the story of Quincy McCall, Epps, and Monica Wright, Lathan, two next-door neighbors in Los Angeles, who are pursuing their respective basketball careers before eventually falling for each other. Love and Basketball was released on April 21, 2000 in the United States. On review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of 85% based on 113 reviews, with an average rating of 6.9. Number 9. 10 Things I Hate About You. 10 Things I Hate About You is a 1999 American teen romantic comedy film directed by Gil Junger and starring Julia Stiles, Heath Ledger, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Larissa Alanik. The movie starts in Pajo Hills, a fictional town near Seattle. In the story, new student Cameron Gordon-Levitt is smitten with Bianca Alanik, and, in order to get around her father's strict rules on dating, attempts to get bad boy Patrick Ledger to date Bianca's ill-tempered sister, Kat Stiles. The movie was released on March 31, 1999. On review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of 71% based on 82 reviews, with an average rating of 6.3. Number 8. The Princess Bride. The Princess Bride is a 1987 American fantasy adventure comedy film directed and co-produced by Rob Reiner and starring Carrie Elwes, Robin Wright, Mandy Patinkin. A grandfather reads a novel to his sick grandson, who initially dismisses the story. The tale is about Buttercup, a young woman living on a farm in the fictional kingdom of Florin. Whenever she tells farmhand Wesley to do something, he always complies, saying, "As you wish." The two fall in love, and Wesley leaves to seek his fortune overseas so they can marry. The film was first released in the United States on September 25, 1987. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds a 97% approval rating based on 79 reviews and an average rating of 8.50. Number 7. Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman is a 1990 American romantic comedy film directed by Gary Marshall, from a screenplay by J.F. Lawton. The film stars Julia Roberts and Richard Gere, and features Hector Elizondo, Ralph Bellamy. The film's story centers on Hollywood prostitute Vivian Ward and wealthy businessman Edward Lewis. Vivian is hired to be Edward's escort for several business and social functions, and their relationship develops during her week-long stay with him. On review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of 66% based on 73 reviews, with an average rating of 6.10. Number 6. Roman Holiday. Roman Holiday is a 1953 American romantic comedy film directed and produced by William Wyler. It stars Audrey Hepburn as a princess out to see Rome on her own and Gregory Peck as a reporter. In the movie, Crown Princess Anne is on a tightly scheduled tour of European capital cities to promote goodwill and improve trade relations for her unnamed nation. After an especially hard day in Rome, her doctor gives her an injection and advises her, "Best thing I know is to do exactly what you wish for a while." The film was screened in the 14th Venice Film Festival within the official program. The film has been very well received, with a 97% certified fresh rating at Rotten Tomatoes based on 60 reviews with an average rating of 8.40. Number 5. Sleepless in Seattle. Sleepless in Seattle is a 1993 American romantic comedy drama film directed by Nora Ephron. Starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. In the movie, a Chicago architect Sam Baldwin loses his wife Maggie to cancer, and he and their 8-year-old son Jonah start a new life in Seattle, but they continue to mourn. A year later on Christmas Eve, Jonah calls into a radio talk show and persuades a reluctant Sam to go on the air to talk about how much he misses Maggie. Sleepless in Seattle was released on June 25, 1993. Review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes reports that 75% out of 60 professional critics gave the film a positive review, with a rating average of 6.70. Number 4. Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing is a 1987 American romantic drama dance film written by Eleanor Bergstein. Starring Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey. The movie tells the story of Frances Baby Houseman, a young woman who falls in love with dance instructor Johnny Castle, Swayze, at a vacation resort. Dirty Dancing premiered at the 1987 Cannes Film Festival on May 12, 1987, and was released on August 21, 1987, in the United States. Review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes gives the film a rating of 70% based on reviews from 74 critics and a rating average of 6.30. Number 3. Moonstruck. Moonstruck is a 1987 American romantic comedy drama film directed and co-produced by Norman Jewison and written by John Patrick Shanley. The movie stars Nicolas Cage, Danny Aiello, Olympia Dukakis, and Vincent Gardenia. The film follows Loretta Castorini, a widowed Italian-American woman who falls in love with her fiancé's hot-tempered, estranged younger brother. The movie was released nationally on January 15, 1988 by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. On its wide release, the film finished third at the U.S. box office. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an approval rating of 93% based on reviews from 70 critics, with an average score of 7.9. Number 2. The Half of It. The Half of It is a 2020 American coming-of-age comedy drama film written and directed by Alice Wu. It stars Leah Lewis, Daniel Diemer, and Alexis Lemire. Teenager Ellie Chu agrees to write a love letter for a jock while falling for his crush. The plot centers on a friendless student, Ellie Chu, who lives in the remote town of Squamish, where she makes extra money writing homework papers for her fellow students. She lives with her widower father and performs most of his duties as station master and signalman. She is approached by Paul Munsky, an inarticulate football player, to write a love letter to Aster Flores, a girl at their school. Netflix released the film on May 1, 2020. On review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of 97% based on 102 reviews, and an average rating of 7.8. Number 1. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a 2010 American romantic comedy film directed by Gary Marshall. The film features an ensemble cast led by Jessica Alba, Kathy Bates, Jessica Biel. In the movie, intertwining couples and singles in Los Angeles break up and make up based on the pressures and expectations of Valentine's Day. A florist, Reed Bennett, who wakes up and proposes to his girlfriend Morley Clarkson, who accepts. However, Reed's closest friends, Alfonso Rodriguez and Julia Fitzpatrick, aren't surprised when Morley suddenly changes her mind and leaves Reed a few hours later. The film debuted in the U.S. on February 12, 2010 with $52.4 million its opening weekend, grabbing the number 1 spot over the holiday that shares its name. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video, and do subscribe to our channel.